Hello, I'm Fred Fontaine. I'm the owner of the Medway Dog Wash and the co-owner of Top Dog Daycare and Boarding, and this is my story. Well, we decided upon this kind of work because my wife and I have always had dogs. We've always had multiple dogs. We usually have a couple fosters living in our home. About 10 years ago, I started the self-serve dog wash, and then we expanded into grooming, and that's been very successful. And then the owner of the mills here approached me about opening a dog daycare and boarding facility, and we started a partnership, and it's been going good since then. We have 3 levels of service. You can come in and wash your dog yourself, or you can drop off your dog and we'll wash it for you. The self-service dog wash is becoming more popular now, but when we started about 10 years ago, it wasn't all that popular. We have special tubs that your dog walks up a ramp to get into the tub. We provide shampoo, towel, brushes, combs, anything you might need to wash your dog yourself. And an interesting thing is the shampoos that we provide are made right next door at Molly's Apothecary, another business here in Medway we've had a partnership with. Yeah, we also offer treats and toys. People on their way out, they like to treat their dog for being good on their way out the door. People will often ask what kinds of dogs we see the most, and there really isn't one that comes immediately to mind. We get all kinds of dogs, from the tiniest little dogs to great big Danes. As far as trying to help out the community here, about once a month we like to have fundraisers on Sundays where people come in and wash their dogs, and a portion of the proceeds go towards that whatever group we are sponsoring that Sunday. The reason I chose Medway is because I really did look at a lot of other towns and a lot of other buildings. We have a lot of good neighbors here, a lot of great businesses around town that we try to use when we can. Like in the summer we have ice cream socials, and we get the dog specific ice cream from TC Scoops. And also any of the printing and the flyers and stuff that we use, we get from Our Town Publishing, which is right up the street, and they've been great too. The people of Medway have been great. There's been people that have been coming since we've been open. When we started doing the dog daycare, my own dogs had never been to daycare, but of course I did a lot of research on dog daycare, and there really is a need for it. And people really do like it. But now that I've been doing it for a while, I really understand why people bring their dogs for daycare. My own personal dogs absolutely love it. As soon as I turn the corner and we're at the mill, they're super excited and they can't wait to get in. And at the end of the day, they're happily tired, which is good. And another service that we provide that a lot of daycares don't is we have a drop-off service where you can drop off your dog for less than 3 hours. So say you have to run some errands, and you just need to drop your dog off for a short period of time so they're safe. The dogs in daycare too, they really do have a good time. They have a great time. They have their friends that they gravitate to. There's groups, that they gravitate towards each other, and they really do have a great time. My staff here is fantastic. They're really, really good. I can't stress how good they are at picking out which dogs play better with others. So some dogs play a little more rough and tumble than the other dogs. Some dogs are more mellow, and they just enjoy being with the mellow crowd. My staff is really good at figuring out who goes with who, and the dogs really do have a good time back there. The way we set up our facility, I'm actually very proud of. We have a large outside area, and the dogs each group rotates outside all day long. There's constant rotation of the dogs going outside. We have separate areas for puppies and senior dogs. I think dogs, they just add something to your life. You can be having the worst day in the world and you come home and they didn't know that you had a bad day. It's just another great day for them, and take them for a walk and everything's better. My name is Fred Fontaine, and I own the Medway Dog Wash and Top Dog Daycare and Boarding, and that was my story.